This is Travis Price. Welcome to Priceless Conversations. I'm here with my co-host AJ,
Hi.
and a guest today is my friend Jesse.
Hello.
Hello, Jesse.
Today we're going to talk about some stocks, and whatever the conversation turns into, it usually doesn't stay on the topic that we want.
Silver.
I imagine AJ will jerk off silver because he's all about silver.
Silver.
He buys the shit in mass quantities.
Oh, wait till we get to that topic.
He melts down silver dollars.
I got a silver mine in my backyard.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Actually, it was a gold mine. Actually, I found some gold in my backyard.
Yeah, there's
like
gold
gold.
all over fucking Indiana soil, but there's just not enough to, you know.
Hey, gold miners will agree when I tell them how I came to find gold in my backyard.
Nobody gives a dude. Yeah, gold miners don't give a shit about your backyard.
They will now.
Taking my sunglasses off.
You're supposed to be off grid, AJ.
I am off. Wait. What are you calling me out for? Why am I not off
See,
grid?
I have.
You're gonna invite them to your yard, and they're gonna be like, "Ooh, this is our property now."
Yeah. See, I've tried to tell him. He calls himself the off-grid guru. That's pretty fucking gay, right? No, but this dude is more on grid than I am.
Whoa,
He has like 10 fucking YouTube channels. The only thing he's off grid is he doesn't have electricity hooked to his house.
I have one YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
But you're not hooked up to the electricity at all.
No, not at all.
No, he lives off of car batteries.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all your solar panel batteries are. Just hundreds of car batteries.
Well, they're
Pick your mic a little closer to your face. There we go. Hey, you don't gotta jerk it off.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, he is trying to lick the mic. He's got the whole mic in his mouth right now at this moment. Dude, get that out of your mouth. Dude, what the hell?
All right, so what we were going
The mic
to
was expensive.
we're actually going to talk about
Stocks.
the real topic. So, as we all know, stocks have been kind of wild.
Yeah.
And we did this episode last weekend, but we didn't upload it because
We were censored.
I was too tired.
He was
And
like falling asleep
it
halfway through the
was-
conversation.
It was literally the worst fucking podcast I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
Wow, my coffee is already drank.
You inhaled that coffee, dude.
I'll inhale you.
Through your nose.
But anyway, so as we all know, our president has I feel like I'm breathing, like people can hear it whenever I pronounce P's. Like
You're
breath.
breathing harder whenever you talk about our president.
Yeah. No, but the pipeline was shut down, and I made a post on Facebook about how it kind of screwed up my stocks, which it did. But hey, my stocks are fucked anyway because I have something else I want to fucking talk about related to stocks too, because I got screwed, bud.
Oh, you weren't the only one. Like a lot of people got screwed. It pretty much the stock market, Wall Street came in and said, "Fuck you, little guys. You can't do anything. We're in control."
The app that I use is
Yes.
even better.
Oh yes.
Wonderful. I'll touch on that a little bit. And so me and Jesse, we are pretty avid about this whole small man stock market shit. We make a little bit of money. Try. It's not working out for me lately. I should have sold if I would have sold my stocks a few weeks ago, I would have been great. But anyway, so whenever the pipeline got shut down, all of my investments in oil took a shit. And that was wonderful. I loved it, every fucking minute of it. I was thinking, hey, why didn't I sell my shit before this happened? But nobody really fucking knew.
Nobody saw it coming. It kind of just came out of left field.
No. Yeah, and it was just like,
No pun intended.
like, yes, I don't know. I don't really agree with the pipeline getting shut down. Yes, it was going through Native American land, but whenever they did the pipeline, you couldn't. It's not above ground. It's way underground. Not way underground, but it's underground enough to where you don't even notice it. They put soil back over it. Grass grows on top of it. I mean, it looks like they haven't really been there.
Yeah, that's
And
actually.
I mean, they try to redo everything that they undone, and it's not like they're, they dig it up, they kind of mess nature up for a little bit, and then in a year and a half, it's, you know.
It looks like a
Yeah.
trail just cut through the woods. All
Yeah.
the trees are gone. Just looks like an old railroad
Yeah,
that
and
they
that's
cut
it.
out.
I mean, during that time, whenever they're building it, yeah, it sucks. They're running a lot of machinery through there, whatever. But whenever it's all said and done, there's a pipeline putting oil from one place to another, and nobody even notices.
But that's not why they shut it down. They shut it down because the climate's in crisis.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
crisis.
Yeah, crisis.
But I don't see how that affects the climate at all, because all I see is it causing industry now, instead of shipping fuel through a pipeline, they now have to spend even more money shipping it with trucks, spending more fuel, causing more emissions in the long run.
Yeah,
I have no idea how this helps the climate.
I don't know.
If anybody knows, write in the comments below how this helps the climate. I would really like to know.
I mean, cows farting fucks up the climate. It really does.
You're not wrong.
That is a serious study that they did, and there's no way that the ozone just doesn't regenerate. It would take, as long as it did for it to wear down as it would to build itself back up. And they say supposedly it doesn't build back up. After it's gone, it's gone. And I mean, it's not gone, otherwise we'd be fucking incinerated.
Well, back 30 years ago, we had chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, that would actually deteriorate the ozone layer. But after they banned CFCs in spray paints and stuff like that, the ozone layer did actually repair itself over time.
Yeah, and they said it wouldn't do that. So
yeah,
I mean,
and they're saying that it still won't do it now. And I'm like, the Earth has the ability to heal itself no matter what we throw at it in some degree. But it sounds to me like there's a lot of propaganda going on.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Like reefer madness. Whenever fucking weed was supposed to make everybody insane.
what is reefer madness? I haven't heard of it.
You don't know what reefer
No,
madness
what is reefer
is?
madness?
I've heard of it, but I didn't know anything about it.
It's oh my gosh, it's a black and white movie. Yeah, speaking to the mic, dumbass.
I'm sorry.
Whenever people are listening to this, they're going to hear you talking like this. You're going to be like way off to the side. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we spent good money on the sound equipment, and it sucks.
Will you shut the fuck up already?
This is the point of the show, is I'm supposed to talk. Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
stab you in the fucking trachea.
Okay. I'm just going to go over here now.
Anyway, Reefer Madness was a old black and white movie they made back in the day to make the point that weed was making everybody insane. Like, you'd smoke it and you'd kill your neighbor and shit like that.
I could hear the old video film reel just Reefer Madness and you.
We should
How you can protect yourself.
we should watch it sometime. It's awesome. But pretty much they made it illegal because people were making clothes out of hemp and the clothing industry was taking a shit. So
You're just making clothes out of some type of reed, some type of hemp fiber. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, there's so much that you can do with the plant itself that it's.
oh yeah.
Like
You can smoke it, eat it, wear it, do whatever you want with
You
it.
can make lotion out of it. You can make pharmaceuticals out of it. You can make clothes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can. There's so much that you can do with. the
Try-
actual-
what is the viability of making
Try
clothes?
doing that with tobacco. You want to smell like a fucking cigarette walking around?
My clothes caught fire.
Let's make lotion out of tobacco plants.
Hey, rub this on your face. It'll make you feel better.
Apply the nicotine directly.
Fucking nicotine eye drops. Oh man,
God, that high coming down would be awful.
what the fuck we were talking about?
Reeper Madness, the
No,
video.
before that.
And making clothes.
Oh, propaganda. We were talking about propaganda because the I don't know, ozone or what the fuck.
Yeah, the ozone.
Who even fucking knows what we were talking on about?
We were talking about environmental, the gas line, the pipeline being shut down,
Yeah.
and they're using propaganda, which evidence suggests otherwise. You know, it's the whole him shutting it down so it can be shipped by trucks instead, just to drive the price up.
Yeah.
So I think somebody's actually getting a slush fund because the price is actually being driven up.
Oh, good. I'm gonna have a seizure.
Oh yeah, Travis just turned his strobe light. Okay, thank you. His strobe light on.
Yeah. It was like we got the Mario star.
I can't wait till we get video up here.
I know. It's going to be great. I want to get a light for the top of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
we've
Like a
got
studio light.
cameras, we just don't know how to make them work.
Yeah, because I'm a piece of shit. I don't even know how to work a fucking computer. I grew up in a fucking dead zone. So did me. I mean, Jesse did too, but he's way smarter than I am.
I don't know about that.
What the fuck was I going to say?
Dead zone camera.
Oh, that shit don't even matter anymore. Back to stocks. So my stocks were taking a shit.
Yeah.
But then before we even uploaded last week's episode, which, didn't even matter because we're too tired. My stocks got screwed up because I was investing in GameStop.
Oh, yeah.
And I invested in GameStop, and it was probably Tuesday. It was like $180 a share, I think. I can't remember. I invested quite a bit of money into it. And then the very next day, I get a notification whenever the stock dipped. It went up to like 400 and then it dipped down to like 190. They sold my stocks whenever it hit 190 and I lost a lot of money.
For clarification, we use Robinhood as our trading app.
Yeah.
Now, I got to ask you.
We're going to disappear.
Now, I got to ask you. I got to ask you. This is very important. Now, did you choose to sell your stock or did they sell it for you?
I got a notification saying that my order had been...
That you had canceled your order.
What did it say? Here, I'll get on the app right now.
Well, there goes this channel. It's deleted.
Google's going to come in and be like,
You can't say that.
Just like they restored their 4.5 star review after it became a 1.0 overnight.
Well, we're 12 minutes in recording. I don't think anybody's going to listen that far on Google.
Yeah. Nobody gives a shit about us.
Our 23 subscribers.
No, I'm not talking shit about Robinhood at all. I just think it was kind of dirty what they did. Robinhood, I really like the app. It's great for beginners, and I really liked it. I got into it. Really helped me get a good understanding on stocks.
Yeah.
But I just don't like what they did to me.
And to
Where is it?
500,000 other people.
Oh, I got a notification saying, what the hell?
It said, what the hell?
It's gone, isn't it?
Oh, we received your order to sell shares of GME at the best available price. And I sent them one of those, because you can't really type. You have to send the quick
Can I
chats.
get more details?
And it says, actually, I'd like to cancel this order. And it says, you can do that here. I hit view order. It said, cancel your order to sell GME. And then the very next day, I didn't do any of that. I did not want to sell that.
Yeah.
And the very next day, it says, we've received your order to sell shares of GME at the best available price. And then before I could even respond, this was sent at 9:33 a.m. Not even a minute later, I went to respond, and it says, hooray, your order to sell shares of GME has been filled at an average price of $271 per share. Okay, so it sold at $271. It wasn't quite whenever it hit $190, but it was at $468 whenever I checked it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Robinhood's in deep shit.
Before I could even, because I hit, can I see more details? And it said, I would like to place a new order because I didn't want to sell it. And it wouldn't let me. I couldn't place an order. I couldn't buy back my shares that I did not sell. I did not sell any of this. I wasn't even on Robinhood at the time. And so I lost money on that whenever. Who the fuck buys stocks to lose money?
Yeah.
That's not what people do.
But no, that is what people do. That's how Wall Street feeds itself, they feed on the little man. And this right here, it was taking money out of the billionaire's pocket.
Yeah.
And so they're like, well, we can't have that. And they came in and they controlled it. And Robinhood is actually in very deep shit over that. Because, Google's actually deleting a lot of the one-star reviews on Robinhood app to keep the app up to date. But everybody knows what happened. Everybody can see it. You can censor it and delete it all you want, but it's there. The evidence is right there. They're not going to get away from it.
Yeah, and I mean it's unfortunate because I do really like Robinhood.
I like
I
Robinhood
really
too.
don't. I don't want to leave the app, but after this, I'm going to.
I can't trust it.
It's not like I'm a big deal anyway. I invest small amounts of money. I'm not like millions of dollars. I'm not a big millionaire.
You're not dumping thousands of shares
No.
to make $1 a share.
Yes.
All the shares that I have are probably a fraction of a share that a millionaire has.
Yes,
It's not
yes.
even. It's not like I'm a gigantic shareholder. They're not going to miss my, whatever. But imagine the people that they did this to with a lot of money.
Oh,
They're
yeah, I can
going
only
to
imagine
leave.
the people who actually went in all in because they saw the stock price is going to jump up so they could make money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the little man, may I inform you, the guy who's pretty much made all that money through blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
It's the guy who made the money just by trading your money. Oh, well, we're going to put your money over here, and I'm going to make $1 million. You're going to make $10,000. That guy there is the one that they were trying to go after.
Yes.
But and that goes hand in hand in the silver market as well. If we can talk about this just yet,
We'll talk about the fucking
Silver
silver market, I
market.
guess.
it's their new target.
All right. Let's hear it. Let's
Okay.
hear you
All
and
right.
your fucking silver.
Where do I begin? I don't want to be boring about it because I always talk people's ear off about when it comes to silver. Anyway, long story short, buy silver.
Yeah.
Buy physical silver.
Yeah.
And here's the reason why I say that mostly is because there's not enough physical silver to cover all the silver certificates out there. And this is what they're targeting now. This is what was the name of the group, the Reddit guys, Wall Street Bets.
Yes.
Wall Street Bets. They're actually moving towards silver. And they're buying up they're actually shorting the silver certificates and buying up all the physical silver from every silver supplier. I've actually bought quite a bit of silver over the last few years. That's what I've been putting my retirement fund into. Because I honestly think it'll pay out better in the long run. But what they're doing is they're hoping that we'll actually run out of physical silver. And when you short the stock certificates, they have to cover you when they don't have enough silver. But then also physical silver will skyrocket in price, and they say it will go up from like $30 an ounce to $400 an ounce.
That's quite a
That
Well,
is.
there's evidence of suppression that they've been compressing the price of silver for years to keep people from making a fortune off of silver. The same thing with gold. Right now, if you ever watch, what's the name of the guy? Mike Maloney, The Secrets to Money. He will explain it all in vivid detail. He's on YouTube. He's a great guy. He does a show pretty much every day about it. And he's even agreeing right now that this could set off a powder keg because of what Robinhood did with GameStop. They can turn this around and they can set off silver prices to the point where they'll never come back down.
Jeez.
So if you want to buy, if you think I'm crazy, don't buy. But now is the time to buy.
I can't find the messages that I sent you whenever I did a bunch of math on what was more valuable than silver.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember. It was
100
like
ounces of paper is worth more than 100 ounces of silver.
Yeah, it was 100. It was like
Did you know that 100 ounces of printer ink is worth more than 100 ounces of silver?
Yes, I did. Printer ink, dude. Okay, whenever your printer runs out of ink,
Yeah.
you might as well buy a new printer because buying more. We bought a printer, like a used one.
Yeah.
Not a used one. It came on a pallet because it was missing the ink. Yeah, we got it from. Can't remember who we got it from. But anyway, this printer didn't. It came with one black cartridge and something else. But our printer, you have to have every fucking color to work it. It won't work with just black printer ink.
I hate that.
So we went to go buy ink for it,
yeah.
and ink was like $60 a cartridge.
Oh, my.
And we needed pink, yellow, and whatever fucking other color that, it's not like a base color. It's just weird fucking colors.
You can buy a bag of pens for like $1.
Yeah, just, pour the fucking ink in your printer.
Pens into the printer. Yeah.
So
But
the price per gallon.
I'm going to fucking stab you in the goddamn face.
What?
What? Go on. You've
Price
already
per gallon.
interrupted me.
Okay.
I'm
so
interested.
the price per gallon for ink is actually like $16.1 thousand.
Whoa, for
per
ink?
gallon.
Holy shit, I'm in the wrong
Yes.
business.
Yeah, let's make ink. How do you make ink?
You go milk octopus.
Octopus?
Octopi?
Octopus ink? What about squid? Would squid?
You go. They'll just.
Which tentacle do I pull on?
Not the one in the middle.
Not the one. The ink's white. What's wrong?
All right. Anyway, so back to being at the store looking for fucking printers before I got rudely interrupted by Captain fucking asshole over here.
Just so everybody knows, Jesse is flipping off Travis.
Yeah, thanks, narrator.
You're welcome.
So we were looking at the printers, and I said, hey, let's compare a new printer that comes with ink to printer ink. The printer that came with all the ink was $60 cheaper than buying all of the ink cartridges.
Whoa, it's honestly cheaper to buy a printer than it is printer cartridges?
Yes.
Why is that? Because
Well, do you think printers are $16,000 a gallon?
No. I need a gallon of printer, please. Oh man,
But yeah.
that's weird. Why is ink so expensive though? Why is that so costly? I get so much junk mail in the mail that's been printed. A lot of it's got color on it. It doesn't cost a company that much to print off junk mail, does
I
it?
mean, whenever I was in college, they charged us. Wow.
Charged us?
Charged us. It was free. If you start fucking yawning, you're dead to me.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. It was 100 free pieces. Fuck. 100 free pieces of paper to print off. So I could print off 100 pieces of paper. Yeah.
For free.
Yeah, that was gone my first fucking semester. So then they charged me 16 cents per piece of paper that I printed off.
Ouch.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Doesn't seem like a lot. I mean, 16 cents, but whenever you start printing off
100
pieces of paper.
Yeah, I can
that's,
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Golly, dude.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, printer ink must be
I wonder if
gold.
like college professors are in with the ink company. You're going to have to print off a 300,000-page thesis for me.
Yeah, Ivy Tech is really making mafia moves.
I have tenure. You bow to me.
Get out of my house.
Okay, bye.
You ever do that again?
I will take my stuff and go. I am taking my ball and going home.
Hey, did you see that big ass hammer in the corner over
Oh,
there
yeah.
that AJ made me?
I was concerned, confused, and slightly aroused, but
I thought about filling the head of it with lead.
I made a bunch of these
Tungsten.
actually years ago. It's just 3/4 inch pipe with some pipe fittings on it, and I would fill the head with lead and sell them as pummel pipes at my blacksmith shop, and people would buy them left and right. But
You know how many people you've helped murder people?
he was bludgeoned to death with some kind of pipe filled with lead.
I wonder how Brawlings feels with their baseball bats. Like, oh, he was bludgeoned to death with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Want
well,
another?
Nobody's killed by a volleyball, you know.
Been
So.
making murder weapons since
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, baseball bats kill people. People don't kill people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You ever see a fucking stray baseball
Dude,
bat running
I've
around
got a
beating the
fully
shit out of people?
semi-automatic tactical baseball bat at home with your name on it.
Bring it over. Pack a fucking big lunch,
It's-
motherfucker.
It's got a 30 caliber clip. You know, come on, man.
Yeah, a 30 caliber clip can shoot 150,000 rounds a second.
Oh yeah. Ooh, dude, that's a hell of a baseball bat.
That's like Thor swinging the fucking hammer. It's like, whoop, 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 whoop. You can fucking
Mjolnir.
fly with that thing. It's like, I can just imagine you wielding a baseball bat and you're spinning it that fast, and you just take off whenever you throw it in the air.
Oh fuck! Get me down.
That'd be like if Babe Ruth was a superhero.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna fucking get it, Dad. Here we go, Dad. Spin his little corked baseball bat as fast as he could.
Hey, is Cork alive?
Not when it's made into like cork. It's like a tree bark, isn't it?
What is Cork?
Yeah, I think it's a tree bark. They skin trees for it.
Because whenever I was like in school, somebody like I think it was a teacher tried to tell me that Cork was alive. It was probably the oh man, I'm gonna touch on this subject since we're talking about it. It was probably my physics teacher and chemistry teacher that I got into an argument with every
Cork
fucking
is
day.
alive. Water is wet.
Well,
This will be on the
technically.
test.
technically it's alive. Cork is made from the bark of a tree, like you said, and it's the cork oak.
Oh,
Ah.
could you imagine like a big tree, and you think it's like a tree stump, but it's just like a wine cork?
You cut it down to make some.
I was gonna say, could you imagine that sound? You pull that out, how loud that would be.
It's a champagne geyser underneath of it.
Oh shit! Put it back.
No, but okay. So our chemistry
We
and
struck
physics
champagne
teacher,
today.
We're not going to say him or her name, but she was a real gem.
We're not going to say his or her name, but she was an idiot.
Man, I tell you what, we got into an argument. She kicked me out of class because, all right, say I'm holding my phone up in the air. She
Okay.
said gravity is acting on it. I think I've told you this story, but not everyone has heard it. So gravity is acting on this. That's why it's not floating in the air.
Okay.
As soon as I set my phone down on the table, gravity is no longer acting on it. Explain to me how that fucking works.
That's not how gravity's always acting upon it, because that's what's keeping it down upon the table.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I said. She said it is the force of the table pushing it up off the ground.
That counteracts the gravity. That's
Yeah.
that's like the first law of physics. It's for every action there is a reaction, or
Yes.
an equal reaction, and the action of the gravity pushing the phone down on the table is the table exerting the same amount of force pushing up on the phone.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. So I was saying that, and she's like, no, gravity is not acting on it. It's the force of the table pushing up on it. And I said, because gravity is pulling it to the ground. And she's like, no, that's not how it works. And I said, what?
Because-
I said, so, okay, so say I set my phone down, all of a sudden it starts floating up off the air. Floating up off the air.
Off the air.
It starts floating up off the table into the air. And she's like, well, yeah, then gravity is what pulls it down. And I said, why? You don't even know what you're talking about. And then she got really mad. And so,
Because all airplanes are just giant tables. That's why you have to put your airplane table up when you're landing. That way it's not a table and the plane can actually come down. If you leave it down, it's too light. We can't get down.
damn, you ran out of breath there.
I know, right?
Start running more. I'm just kidding.
Like you run your mouth.
I know, that's all I ever do. That's why I have a strong jawline and a hefty body. Oh, man.
I lift weights on the table, so it's a little
It's
easier for me.
easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easier that way.
But yeah, that was our gravity talk. It pretty much was just a circle of arguments for a good 20 minutes. And I got kicked out of class for that because I proved I was smarter than a teacher. And another one I got kicked out of class for.
Oh, let's hear it.
You know what speed and velocity is? You know what velocity is, right?
Well, yeah, speed and velocity.
Velocity is the speed you're traveling at in a certain direction.
Yeah.
So say you're driving 60 miles an hour north.
Okay.
That's your velocity. You're changing velocity whenever you go to turn.
Yeah.
But you're not changing your speed.
Yeah.
She said if you're in a car and you have your cruise control set at say 60 miles an hour, and then you're going around a curve, you start to accelerate. Well,
Accelerate.
doesn't make any sense? You're still going 60 miles an hour, but you're accelerating to the right. I tried to tell her that you're not accelerating, you're still going to the same speed. And yeah, going the same speed. And she's like,
In the manner that your velocity would accelerate towards the west or the east. You said you're turning right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're increasing your velocity to the east, but you're not really accelerating. No.
yeah.
Yeah,
I said, I told her, I said, maybe one wheel is slowing down just a hair to counteract, because if your wheels were traveling the same speed all the time, anytime you turned a corner, it would be like your differential was welded. You just go all the way around the corner. But I mean, none of your wheels would accelerate faster than the other. One would slightly slow down. It's not anything. Yeah. It would just counteract for it turning. I said, you're not changing speed, you're changing velocity. And she goes, no, you're accelerating. And I was like, no, you're not. The only thing you're doing is you're changing velocity because you're going a different fucking direction.
I should have taken that physics professor job after all. Man, I would have had it made.
Hey, go work at the fucking school we went to. You'd be a fucking genius, I tell you.
Today, kids, we're going to learn about silver.
boy, that is the only place, man. I tell you what, after I'm out of there, it's like I loved a lot of the teachers that I had, but there was just a couple that were just like, what the fuck? And because I had a teacher, not going to say what,
his or her name,
his or her fucking name, but they got mad because I had to switch out of their class into a different class that taught a higher math because they got mad and they hated me. They act like I was their best friend and shit, and they're like, "Why are you switching out of my class?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I have to if I
learn
want
math
to graduate because I need this credit." And I said, "It's not my choice. I'd stay in this class all the time because the other class sucks."
Are they paid by the student?
I don't know.
Our teacher, write in the comments below if you're paid by the student, teachers.
Yeah, it's like a flat rate.
Flat rate.
Who was it? Without saying who it was it?
Without saying who it was it?
What was there?
It was them. One.
They got arrested for breaking and entering into a house last
shit.
year.
Oh
never
my
mind.
gosh, dude!
Okay, I got
This
it.
was a teacher.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh yes, it was.
He was a
Holy crap.
great person all up until then, and like I was gonna help. After I graduated, I went
my big fat
I went
teacher
to
paycheck just
help-
doesn't pay.
I went to help coach football, and first day I showed up, I used to wear a flat bill. Whatever.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? It's a fucking hat.
Yeah.
I walked on there and he treated me like I was scum of the earth. He said, "You're gonna get off this field. You keep looking like Slim Shady." And I was like, I made a smart comment, and I said, "Man, there's nothing slim about me." And he goes, "You're not funny. Get off my field." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because the way you wear your hat." And I said, "So you're
Discriminating against a hat?
yeah." I was like, "What's
Well-
it matter how I wear my hat?"
I can relate to that because I wear my leather hat and my leather cowboy hat because I'm redhead. I'm a redhead. I burn in the sun, and I wear a hat.
Walk outside, you just
I
incinerate.
just But I wear a leather hat because I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I'm out in the sun a lot, and everybody assumes it's a cowboy hat. And they're always like, "Howdy, how you doing? Howdy, howdy, howdy." It's like I feel like Sheriff Woody walking around.
I mean,
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
you should have seen the hat that you used to wear. You
Oh,
look
yeah.
like fucking Festus
Used
off
to-
Gunsmoke.
There's gold in them hills, I tells
It looked like somebody beat a fucking dead animal and stuck it on top of your head.
There's silver in those hills.
It started to fucking stink. It was going through fucking post-mortem.
Oh shoot, dude. Yeah, that thing got so sun damaged, and I finally had to lay it to rest.
just burn it.
Well, that's why I went to the leather one because the wool one just did not last.
That was made out of wool?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. It was a nice hat. I've got another one that my wife bought me, but she bought it way too small, so it's wall art now.
It's way too small?
Yeah, she bought herself a hat,
Oh.
and I'm like, my head is like 3 times your size, hon.
So
So she
you got a head
went...
condom.
Oh no, it's the opposite way with a condom. So,
So she
ain't very long, but boy, it sure is short.
What the... You didn't even say that right.
It ain't very long, but boy, it sure is short.
Yeah, you said that wrong.
Oh, it ain't very big around, but boy, it sure is short.
Yeah.
I did say that.
You stupid son of a bitch.
Well, butchered that.
Oh, man. He ain't very smart, but he sure is dumb. Oh, man.
Are you proud of me, Dad?
I forgot what I was even going to say about... Oh, so she went and she put a hat on at a store, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, this will fit his big-ass head."
I guess she just bought the biggest one they had on the shelf.
She
And,
should have bought you a fucking hat from Terre Haute Tent and Awning. She seen the size of your fucking head?
oh, thanks, there. Yeah.
And then you need a 30-gallon to fit that melon.
Dude, I said that shit to one guy we used to work with.
I love that joke. Oh man.
We said, I think he watched the episode where I said it.
I think. Oh man, was it in the last episode we did? I don't
It was in
even know.
the very first episode
Well,
we
was it?
uploaded because he got all bent out of shape.
Oh, you were making fun. Yeah. I
Yeah.
may be fat, but
He's
you
like-
got a 10-gallon head.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
man.
love that. I love that joke.
Stopped him in his tracks. He didn't even know what the fuck to say.
Yeah, just so you guys who don't know, I'll explain the joke for you. Me and Travis used to work together. We worked with a friend of ours, and he's a really cool guy, actually. But he was making fun of Travis about Travis's weight because Travis is a hefty guy, and I'm off working on something off to the side there, and I hear Travis blow up at him and goes, "Oh yeah, well I may be fat, but you got a 10-gallon head," and I just lost it for a solid 2 minutes, just.
Oh man, but no, I'm not sensitive about my weight like at all. Like there will be times where people, I have a sense of humor. I fucking make fun of everybody, but it's just jokingly.
Oh yeah.
And whenever people say something about my weight, I just look at them and be like, "Oh yeah, I woke up this morning and just found out that I'm fat." And I'm gonna go home and take. I mean, I'm super depressed now.
I have the same problem. I wake up fat. Oh God, what happened?
Well, I woke up in somebody else's body. That's clearly not me.
Who put all this fat in my body?
I woke up in a body that looked like it ate somebody.
Ninjas sneak into your house at night and just inject you with fat and sugar. And you wake up. What the hell happened?
No, I mean I've always been a big dude. I mean I was just built like this. I can, yeah. I mean it just happens.
So yeah, it's I'm in the same boat. I'm like, you can't really offend me. I am who I am.
I think I've offended you a couple times, but me and you there was a solid like few months to where me and you, it was early on whenever we started working together. It's like it was like a
contest
it wasn't a contest. It was like
testing the water. Or
it's not that we didn't not like each other. We liked each other, but it was like I think we got on each other's nerves for just a little short period in time.
Huh? I have no memory of that.
Because you used to be an asshole, man.
Wow.
I mean, I know I'm an asshole, but man, it's like whenever we first started working together, I don't think you really knew how to like take me or whatever. I don't know.
That is true. A lot of people don't know how to take you, so I think I may have been in the same boat.
You said shit to me, and it was like always that you were trying to outsmart me. So it was like working with two of the people I say no name of, and it was like, man, I get tired of one of them. I can't fucking work with two. So
I have a tendency to over-explain things, and it comes across as condescending, and I don't try to be condescending. It's just like, oh, yes, well, and then Travis always calls me out. We didn't ask you to explain the fucking thing. We just said, hey, how the hell does frickin' this work?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
That sounds like Travis.
Yeah.
Dude, I can ask AJ a question like, just a simple question, and he'll tell the fucking science on it. He will tell you who fucking created the thing, why they created it, and where they fucking made it at.
I'm like Google for some reason. Like, hey,
It's
Siri, where can I eat? Eating was invented in 1904.
It's like, what's the torque of a fucking 5/16 grade 8 bolt? And it's like
350 foot-pounds if it's grade 8.
Well, it's like,
Don't actually torque to that. I'm pulling that out of my ass. I don't think it's 350 foot-pounds.
I'm going to do that every time now. Just kidding.
It's probably...
Hey, if it's that fucking torque converter bolt on that old Toyota we had, it is 350
Oh, yeah, I
foot-pounds.
remember that. Like,
Only torqued it to 80 about 6 fucking times, then put Loctite on it and welded it.
yeah.
That was dumb
Yep.
because it was all cast. I mean, what the fuck are
Well,
they
you
welding?
can weld cast, no problem.
Well,
No,
no
just
fucking. I mean, you
use the aluminum spool gun to weld cast iron to stainless steel. So
don't. It's not really weldable. It's like
no,
brazing.
it's braze. Yeah, you got to braze
Yeah,
it.
it's just surface stuff.
Yep.
So enough on that. Who gives a fuck about that? Because I sure don't. Anyway,
He brings up, even though it's like a year ago to the day. Actually, it might be. Actually,
I think I'm just friends with you. I feel sorry for you.
Pity. I'm a pity friend.
I feel obligated now.
Oh yeah, this is the pity podcast now.
Hey, I'm sitting in a room with two people that I didn't get to go to their weddings.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I've known Jesse since I wouldn't say little kids. We've always been big people.
Big people.
Junior high.
Jesse was born about 6 foot tall.
The day you were born, yeah, your mom was like, "Congratulations, he's a 110-pound, 6 foot tall man."
I wish I was 110
See,
pounds.
My fucking my football coach really hated me. I guess I
Coach
don't know
football?
why. My coach football.
Coach Football. That's his name, Coach Football.
But in junior high, Jesse was the biggest damn kid on the fucking football team. He had fucking insane strength.
Like
he could
Andre
rip
the
somebody's
Giant.
fucking arms off. And I remember I first met Jesse in junior high, and we were playing football, of course. And they put me up against Jesse, and at the beginning of practice, it would always suck because Jesse was full of energy. He would just him and our other friend Adam, I was defensive and they were offensive. I think Adam was a center. They would just fucking beat the shit out of me the whole time. And then I always loved it around the middle of practice. Jesse would always be like, "All right, hey, we'll slow down a little bit." And so we'd like hit each other about half speed, but Jesse wouldn't fucking murder me. And
It always go
like,
slow because about halfway through practice, you're like, all right, he's going to make us do sprints.
Yeah.
And I'm already winded.
But man, dude, the beginning of practices sucked. They really beat the shit out of me. And then, but my high school year, I got pretty good at football. So it wasn't, I mean, he didn't play football high school.
I played my freshman and junior year.
Yeah, I didn't.
Playing for that junior year football coach really fucked my desire to even go to the school.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like doing it. I was one of the better defensive tackles on the team.
Yeah.
But I had a sense of humor. He did not like my sense of humor. He said, you always have to be serious if you're going to play football, blah, blah, blah. I would fuck people up on the football field and minutes later be joking, cracking jokes and shit, mow somebody down, crack some more jokes. He didn't like that. He's like, you always have to be serious. Discipline, toughness, and pride. You always have to be serious. It's
but
like,
remember,
shut the fuck up, you
But remember,
motherfucker.
have fun.
Yeah. You rosy cheek, Santa Claus looking motherfucker.
God damn it, that's him to a T.
But the only thing he was missing was a white beard. He looked like a big piece of shit, though. I fucking hate that guy.
Wow.
Anyway, so I was a starter for 1 week. And then every other week, they would have this other dude play the very first defensive play of a game, and then they'd put me in the rest of the game. So it wouldn't make me a starter because I didn't start the first play of the game.
Okay.
So after that, I was never a starter. He would play the first play, they'd take him off the field, put me in, just to make a point that I wasn't a starter because I had too much of a sense of humor.
Yeah, because you're going to go so far because of high school football.
It didn't matter. I mean, my defensive stats were way better than his, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But hey, I fucking loved football. I might go back and help out a little bit this year. Which would be cool.
You got to get a white beard first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bleach it.
Bleach your beard white.
Yeah.
All right, you little assholes. Discipline, strength, not have fun.
Yeah.
You make a joke, and I'll strangle you.
Like, was
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, don't tell your parents that. Oh, shit.
Was that a laugh? Go run the cross country course.
Yeah.
I mean, how silly of like discipline, toughness, and pride. Toughness. Why can't you just say strength?
Strength, discipline, strength, and pride. Pride is not really something you want to be. The mark of the warrior is humility. That's not really what pride should be. It should be like, yeah, if you lose, hey, we lost. Good game, guys. Good game. Humility.
I mean, that's how we always had to be. We lost every fucking game.
I think we've lost the worst team in our conference, and we lost to them. We weren't bad. We just had bad players.
We were bad on the whole. We all sucked.
We had good players. We just could not play as a team. We were good individually, but nobody would synchronize and be good together. Well, everybody had to be the best fucking guy on the field, and nobody wanted to,
There was no morale. That's where the guy who makes the jokes comes into important place, in my opinion, because he keeps the team kind of together through humor, through morale. He gets everybody to enjoy their time there. Yeah. And that right there, that's the glue that sticks a team together. But it's important to have fun. Travis, why are you on your phone?
I was getting updates on somebody I love very much.
Oh,
you
okay.
fucking asshole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so
We went from stocks to high school football.
hey, this
Priceless conversations,
This
dude.
is how our conversations usually go on about. So anyway, we can go back to stocks. I don't give a shit.
All our fan loves this.
We took our fan out. It's kind of toasty in here.
And the dad joke of the year goes to...
Hey, I got 2 books of dad jokes.
Oh, no. Let's go back to stocks.
You might want to get a DNA test. You might be a dad. Got them dad jokes rolling out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dads,
I think
day
he's
after
fathered a
drinking
child
shit.
somewhere.
Hey, I might. Tijuana was wild.
Can you imagine a little kid like running around? Wah, fuck you!
Hey, man.
Oh my God, that's my son!
It's like, that's not mine.
Fuck you! This really ugly chick walks up, bangs on the door, bang, 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 bang. You have my child!
It's not mine.
Fuck you!
Why would she sound like that?
I don't know.
Who you been having intercourse with? Fuck you.
Barney Fife.
Yeah.
Barney
my
Fife.
kid.
Golly, yeah.
Golly, Andy.
Oh, yeah. I keep my penis in my pocket.
You sounded like the pervert off a Family Guy. that had a kid with the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah.
This is Jesse right here. Mr. Jesse.
Hey, the paper boy.
Dude, that's like almost
Get over here,
spot
you
on.
fat son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Fat son of a bitch. Oh, yeah.
Herbert the pervert. That's his name.
Yeah.
Herbert the pervert.
All right, I'm done with this. It's
Okay, back to stock. Back to stock.
about serious shit now, motherfucker.
What?
Anyway, so back to stocks.
Yes.
And shit and political shit. You know, I don't know. Hopefully the economy gets a lot better than what it is. It's not
Hopefully.
looking too fucking good though. But hopefully I'll be proved wrong.
I would like for President Biden to prove me wrong as well. I know I've been a lot of naysaying in my life in the last few months, but yeah, in long term, I would like to be proved wrong. I would like everything to be a land of milk and honey. Show me, great leader. What are you doing? Oh, there's the strobe lights again, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to slow it down. Sorry.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, thanks, babe.
Yeah. Only if you guys could see. It's
But no,
so beautiful.
And my thing is,
It's so beautiful.
It's not like I was strictly like I didn't like Donald Trump just because he was Donald Trump. I liked Donald Trump because I liked a lot of his ideas, and
I liked him, and I think everybody can agree with me because he was not a politician.
No.
He was a businessman.
yeah, he said what he meant.
He
he meant
showed.
what he said.
He showed. Well, in my opinion, he showed that anyone can come out and become president. But then it also showed that you cannot become president because the powers to be will impede you every step of the way.
Yes.
So it really opened my eyes. His presidency really opened my eyes of what the world actually is nowadays.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I would love for people to prove me wrong.
yeah, I would like to be proved wrong, but I mean, I wasn't like a huge. I mean, I'm not a Biden supporter, but I wasn't like I wasn't on the Trump bandwagon just because everybody else was. I liked Donald Trump not because he was Donald Trump, because I liked his ideas. He wasn't a politician; he was a businessman. And I mean, everybody was like, "Oh, well, everybody makes fun of him because he started with a small loan of $1 million." Everybody's like, "That's not a small loan," but compared to the money that he has, that's pretty fucking small.
He's equivalent. He's turned $1 into $1,000.
Yes.
And I'm quite good at turning $1,000 into $1.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Mr. fucking off-grid, I don't need money.
Yeah, it's well, hell, look at all this sound equipment in here we bought. We were talking about that before we started the episode. We got damn near $20-$30 in the sound equipment.
Yeah, some bitch, bub. We bought it from fucking Dollar General.
Well, yeah.
At least 25.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
25,
Solid $25.69.
Okay,
$25.98.
sold.
All right, thanks.
I bidder.
But, yeah, and I forgot what the fuck I was going to even say now. It doesn't even fucking matter, really.
Silver.
Because, dude, I hate you so much. I can't
Aw.
wait. Dude, You ever watch the YouTube videos of people taking Hershey bars over the silver?
Yes, I've seen that. They want the Hershey bar. They're like, here's an ounce of silver, and here's a ice cold Hershey bar. And a lady walks
ice cold.
Ice cold. Yeah, he had them in the cooler to get them
Ice cold?
Yeah, ice cold.
You act like they're gonna fucking drink it.
Yes.
Like an ice cold beer.
Well, he kept them in the cooler to keep them cold so they wouldn't melt.
Ice cold Hershey bar.
Shut up. Anyway, he offers it to people, and people always take the Hershey bar, and they're like, you can't eat silver. And he's standing right in front of the
You
coin
can.
shop, and he's like, you could take this in and sell it for $20 and buy 20 chocolate bars. And every single one, no, not one person took the silver. They took the chocolate bar. And one chick actually walks up and holds it and like, is this a real chocolate bar? Is this a real chocolate bar?
I think that was played.
I think so too, but it is humorous the way they do it. It's just, really? You can walk right in there, take the silver, walk right in there, and buy all the pawned chocolate bars he's got behind the counter. Yes, because people pawn off chocolate bars.
I would hate to have a pawn chocolate bar.
It's still good. It's only got one bite in it. I don't know whose accent I'm doing, but I like it.
Mykonos. He's Greek.
Oh, yes, Greek.
Like off The Office.
Oh, yes.
Mykonos.
Or my big fat Greek wedding.
You're a fucking dude. I've never watched that shit.
You never watched that? That was a good movie. I
never
liked
have.
it.
What, My Big Fat Greek
My
Wedding?
big fat Greek wedding. We fixed everything with Windex. I'm like, oh, man, I love this family. I want to be Greek. Give me a word. Any word. And I show you how it's Greek.
I don't really like Greek food.
You don't like Greek food?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Just not a fan of it.
There's not any really good Greek food around here, though. I mean, we're in the middle of...
Benjamin's.
Benjamin's is not Greek.
That's like diner
He is
stuff.
Greek, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of restaurant owners around
So it
here
is
that are Greek.
Greek food.
I guess, dude, those fucking people are like slave drivers. They are mean.
Who?
The restaurant owners around here that are Greek, they fucking yell at people and make girls cry and shit.
Oh yeah. It's the one family. They had the pancake house over in Terre Haute here, and I think that's still there or something new now. Yeah, they own several restaurants, and yeah, they're. You go in there, don't expect to sit down.
Sunrise.
Oh yeah, Sunrise, and yeah, if you work there, don't be surprised that you're going to have to work because they will make you work.
Oh yeah, they'll
They
make you
will.
earn every $2 on the hour.
Yeah.
And I heard at some of the restaurants around here, the waitresses' tips they get split between everybody.
I've heard that.
Ouch.
Yeah, I understand it like
But
bigger restaurants, but like it's a breakfast diner in Terre Haute.
yeah.
They're used to communism, I guess.
Wow.
I
Wow.
shouldn't say that.
No.
Our economy crashed. We're gonna make yours crash.
Yeah.
Migos. No, but I don't like euros.
What?
What?
Like veal and shit.
Oh, the sandwich. I thought he was talking about the person. Euros.
What?
I thought you said you
Euros.
don't like euros.
Euros.
You don't like euros.
Gyros?
Gyros.
I will fuck you up.
I ain't eating no fucking gyros, so it's gyros?
I thought he was
Gyros?
making
With a
racial
Y.
slurs here.
Heroes?
For a second. Gyros? Gyros?
I know there's a fucking Y in it. I didn't mean like euros like
no.
the money.
No,
You don't-
when you pronounce it, it's with a Y at the beginning. So when you say it, it's euros.
Euros.
You don't like...
Euros out to the grave.
On the third day.
Why don't you like it?
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it?
I just don't really like the veal and shit they put
The
on
lamb
it.
meat?
Veal. It's lamb.
It's lamb. Dude.
Oh, I had one with veal on it.
Oh.
It's
Then
like-
that's
it's
why
a
you don't
weird,
like it. Yeah.
Weird hybrid of like Italian and Greek.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I've had it with lamb on it too.
Oh man, I love the lunch with lamb.
I didn't like it.
That is like manna to me. Is lamb meat.
I mean, I'm obviously a foodie. I'm obese, and I like to go to different restaurants and like try different shit. Actually, I was thinking about on the weekends going to try different food from different places. We should fucking do that and go on the road with the fucking camera and shit.
I'm like Snow White when it comes to animals. I'll be like, I'll pet the baby deer. But if you're a baby lamb, I will slaughter you with my teeth. I'll be like, "Argh." I love lamb meat. It is delicious, dude.
Could use some
That's
work.
fucked up.
I'm sorry, it's one of those meats that just hits right with me,
He gets the fucking bloodlust and he starts to go slaughtering. He goes and slaughters baby animals and chops them up.
We go to the petting zoo and he's just vibrating with rage.
AJ, what do you got in your mouth?
Nothing.
Choking a fucking lamb to death in the middle of the pasture. The mother is just kicking the shit out of him.
No, let it go.
That restaurant idea is not a bad idea. I thought about going to the one here in town, the Taj Mahal. Indian
Oh
place.
man,
What was the name of the place that you and Trent
that was
went to?
fucking. It was not bad, but it was not good for me. It was it was Himalayan aroma.
We got off at work at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be back at work at like 6. And I was like, and he's like, "Come on," or no, it wasn't 1 o'clock in the morning. It was like 9:30 at night, and I had to be back at work at 6. And you were like, "Hey, come on, let's go. We're gonna go eat at this place." And I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna go to bed." He's like, "Huh? I guess I lost a friend today. Huh?" Making me feel like a turd. And he drives off, and he calls me back a half hour later. Dude, I'm sorry. Dude, I apologize. You dodged a fucking bullet here.
Dude, it was insanely hot. Whenever you go to a restaurant like that, never ask if anything is hot because it's not hot to them.
No.
It's oh my god!
And
Where was it?
Himalayan aroma, right there on where that new Mexican place is.
It's now the
Where-
Buenos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
But I mean, the food wasn't bad, but oh my god, it looked like hot lava, like as red as our soundproofing is. On,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody,
It
look at
was-
the red soundproofing we got up
Shut
here.
up! I'm showing Jesse, you dumb son of a bitch, and you. But me and Trent ordered like a few different things, and Trent, he's not really like a hot food kind of person.
Yeah.
He
so
has
he
to
just fucking died.
he has to drink milk after eating ketchup.
But uncultured.
Ketchup
I, a little
spicy for me.
I looked at her and I said, "Hey," I pointed at something on the menu, and I said, "Is this hot?" And she's like, "Oh no, you can get a more mild version." I said, "I'll try the more mild version," and she goes, "Okay, it's not hot." And what's the thumbs up for? Did we just? cut
I'm
out?
giving you a thumbs up, pointing to my watch and giving you the thumbs up like we discussed earlier about how we reached an hour.
Oh,
It's 57 minutes and 19 seconds. Right
that's
now.
not a fucking hour. An hour is 60 whole fucking minutes, dumbass.
I'm just giving you a heads up, Travis.
any fucking way.
Talk more about your spicy ketchup.
So, boy, this ketchup was spicy. I got the mild version. As soon as I looked at it and I smelled it, you know how like your mouth starts to salivate and your eyes begin to burn whenever you smell something hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started getting sweats before I even took a bite. I took a bite
The
and
meat
it was
sweats.
like, it wasn't hot in your tongue, but as soon as you swallowed it, it was like an explosive bomb of spices. It was just inside of you.
But
It wasn't spicy on your mouth.
I'm inside you now.
Do you remember what you got?
Fuck, I don't even
It
remember.
was some kind of chicken. Yeah, it was some
Yeah.
chicken. I remember you like Indian chicken or something
was-
like that.
Like
It
chicken
had-
masala?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, it was.
Chicken masala is not supposed to be spicy.
Boy,
I mean, it's supposed to be spicy, but
It
it's not
fucking-
supposed to be like burn your
it
face off.
was, and the mild version was fucking hot. I could only imagine what I bet the hot version would have melted the glass bowls
You know, I wonder why they're not in business anymore.
because it was too hot for anybody around here to eat.
Around here, yeah, everybody's used to corn and butter, and that's about it.
I mean, I like spicy food, but that was a whole fucking different level. I can eat Mexican food, and I've had authentic Mexican food. We used to go down to Texas, and boy, I love
Ooh, yeah, that
true
sounds good.
Mexican food. Like Mexican restaurants around here, yeah, they're good, but they're Americanized.
They're
They're-
the same restaurant with a different color scheme.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Because
They-
well, I mean, they're all owned by the same people.
they're gringo spicy around here. They're not spicy.
it's almost like they had their own convention where they all got together and said, "Okay, this is going to be the theme of our
Well,
restaurants."
there's
pretty sure it's
one-
just one owner.
It is-
yeah, you might be right. You might be
It
right.
is. It seriously is. You can go, and the same exact meal will be the same name on every one of the
Like you can go to the fuck, what's that one next to
La Hacienda?
Vacuum World, Coyote,
Oh, Coyotes. Hacienda Coyotes.
that one. You can take a menu from that. You can go down to La Isla and be like, yeah, I want this, and they'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Bring it out to you.
I've noticed
It's
that
the
because
same thing.
we have a place in Clinton that's called Taco Tequilas, and it's really good. But yeah, it's almost exactly the same
Yes.
stuff
Yes,
in the menu, and yeah, it's a different color scheme, different
but it's the same.
yeah, it's the same.
There's-
But they're delicious.
I will say that it is good food. The only Mexican place I've ever had that's I can't say the only one of the. They're all far away. I was gonna say the one closer, but it's not. There was a place that we lived when we lived in Missouri. We lived in Cape Girardeau, right there on the river.
Oh,
Great
gosh.
place.
Yeah, I
It's,
know
it's a
where-
cape. Anytime I ever picture, hold on. Anytime I ever picture a cape, it's like there's a lot of water. But whenever he says Iowa, was it Iowa? No, it was
Wisconsin.
Missouri. Sorry,
It was Wisconsin.
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 was Kansas.
Wisconsin.
But Missouri, where the okay? Isn't there a lot of rivers in Missouri though?
Yeah.
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 Mississippi runs straight on that border, and that's where we
Where
live.
are the Ozarks at? Missouri.
Missouri.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's like we lived.
See-
like this is the state we lived up here. The Ozarks are way over here.
Oh. Yeah. I like your, size comparison. Like I can see the fucking state in the air as you draw it out with your fingers.
Here,
This is
show us on your life-size map of the
so, like,
U.S.
We lived up here. The Ozarks are like over here.
Oh, so it was like at the other corner of the
Yeah.
state. Oh. Okay, but anyway, whenever I picture a cape, I picture like docks and there's like fog.
Oh,
but Jesse lived like where the plains are, like
Beware the Misty Moor.
no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, go on.
Beware.
Cape Girardeau.
in Cape Girardeau, there's this place and it's called El Acapulco.
Shut the fuck up, AJ. I'm gonna kill you.
Sorry, whenever you say Cape Girardeau, I think of Superhuman or Superman or
Cape Crusader.
Cape Crusader.
Go on.
Anyway, it's this Mexican restaurant. It's called El Acapulco. It's right there off the fucking highway. That is probably the best Mexican food I have ever had. Like as soon as you order, it's like 5 minutes later, boom, it's out. And it's not like, hey, it's 5 different variations of the same food. It's all different.
Oh, really? It's not like just the beans and rice you get on every plate. That
With an enchilada, and then
with
it's a taco with less sauce, and then it's a chimichanga, and it's deep. It's like I got mango habanero street tacos, and holy shit, I could taste the fucking cilantro over everything though, because it was Mexican food. There's a lot of cilantro, and so when you take a bite, you're like, shit, like okay.
Cilantro.
That's not bad.
Cilantro, man.
And then that mango habanero hits the back of your tongue, and it's just.
It's like
But
it's pepper spray in your face, and all the snot comes out at once. But then you could taste everything. It's like
it tastes so good that you're like, more.
it's okay. Yes, I like the pain, Daddy.
We are so off topic.
Yeah, next week on stocks,
All right,
we'll talk
all
more
right.
about tacos.
So, okay. Back. We're gonna touch a little bit on stocks, and then we're probably gonna end the episode.
All right.
So anyway, not dogging on anybody's decision. Wasn't dogging on Robin Hood. Not dogging on the president. Hopefully great things happen.
It is what it is.
Yep. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay.
I'm
Hopefully,
not mad.
hopefully Monday, interesting things are going to happen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hopefully, whenever
So-
the stocks open back up, and I can
Yes,
see
yes.
how drastically I've lost money.
Yeah, a lot of people are upset about that, but yeah, it could be turned around like, hey, you can't do that to people. Stop
Well,
it.
Yeah, I'm personally waiting for that GameStop to open because I still have shares in GameStop.
Oh, really?
No. Hopefully, it didn't drop to like $50
Well,
a share.
So you know why the price inflated?
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
because every hedge fund put on the price to bet it was going to go lower.
Yeah.
and it didn't.
They shorted.
They shorted it, and so Friday at market close was the expiration for those puts, and it's like 700,000 of them that were at a put price of 200, and then like 200,000 that were at a put price of $115. And that's one put is the right, but not the obligation to buy 100 shares at that price. So if you have 100,000 shares that are short at $200 a share,
Ooh, yeah, that just
times 100,
yeah, you got to cover that.
it's like close to like $10 billion.
Oh my.
Oof.
And
That
all
is-
that money goes back into GameStop, which is going to raise the price even higher.
Will they give me more than $9 for a game I just bought off the shelf? Like a
Dude,
week
they'll
ago?
give you
Now you
full
can
market
get-
price.
Now you can get $9.50.
yeah, I can get $9.50. Yeah, I just bought this game. It sucks. Can I get my money back?
No,
Here,
you-
$9.50.
You go buy a game for $60, you go to sell it back, and they give you 90 for it.
Here, $90. Yeah, thank you. No, thank you.
Next time you go into a GameStop, it's going to be 1,000-foot fucking mansion.
It's not going to be the. Yeah, it's not going to be the.
You get marble fountains in the center, gold inlaid flooring.
They're
Someone's gonna greet you by the door, take your coat, offer you complimentary champagne and caviar.
Welcome to GameStop, my lord.
GameStop's going to buy
Are you in the
Disneyland. And they're going to make it a giant GameStop.
What are you in the mood for? Today I'm in the mood for an RPG. Oh, quite right. Yes, sir.
They're gonna go run to the back, grab Skyrim, and somebody's gonna massage your feet while you wait.
No, what you're going to see is empty cornfields. Beside every empty cornfield is a Dollar General. You're going to see a GameStop right beside the Dollar General.
GameStop's gonna buy Dollar General. It's gonna be
They're going to
GameStop's
crossbreed. They're going to crossbreed, and you'll have Dollar GameStop. You'll have Dollar Stop or something.
Dollar
Dollar
GameStop? Are you fucking stupid?
No, they're going
You
to
could
cross.
have had something way better at first to fucking say than Dollar GameStop. Dollar General GameStop.
General Stop.
You're going to have...
Just stop. Just stop.
I'm sorry.
Okay. It was an
Yeah,
idea.
Dollar Stop.
Dollar Stop.
Game General.
Game General. Game General. There you go.
Gay General.
Gay. Oh, okay.
Don't ask, don't tell, motherfucker. You ain't gonna tell nobody. All right, so I think we're gonna end the episode of that. And thanks for tuning in to fucking nonsense. Not much very talk about stocks, but who gives a rat's ass? But it was enough. It was enough just to hold people over. Hopefully, people will get a laugh. All 10 people fucking listening to this shit. But all right, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Toodaloo.